Of course, I grabbed the shoes in Cowtown. Very first person to grab the shoe too. I got the red ones because I knew everybody else was gonna get the blue ones, and I'm probably gonna get all the other colorways if the shoe skates as good as it feels right now, because right now it feels awesome on the feet. So I'm probably going to go to either Big Tempe or Pecos or something. I don't know, but honestly, I like how they feel on the feet, and they don't look bad at all. I chose red because it also would be a lot harder to match at a whole bunch of things, because you guys know me, I don't really look to match, or I try very hard to match, and that's what we're gonna do with these guys, or we're just gonna skate them and not care. Either way, I think they're sick. They definitely feel a little bit better than the first ones in my opinion, because the React insole is thinner and the air kind of makes it a little bit more form-fitting. But we will see how it feels in the long run, and of course we'll go on ahead and break down the shoe. So stay tuned for that. Got ourselves a little good session.
'Cause when I'm with you, it's like the whole world is saying, babe, you're gonna be alright. It's like I forget how to worry sometimes. Babe, when we're together, it's like I'm falling in love again. Ooh, it's like being with you feels amazing. It's so crazy, girl, I'ma stick with you. Slow it down. This ain't no sprint. Yeah, we got some time to figure things out. Oh, let's keep it cream between us. Make the good Lord is genius. Yeah, 'cause when I'm with you, it's like the whole world is saying, babe, you're gonna be alright. It's like I forget how to worry sometimes.
Well, yeah, that was the Perry session. Shoes broke in right away, so we're gonna head to the next park, and then I'll talk about how to shoe skate. That's the homie right here. So yeah, catch you at the next park, or catch you with the review. We'll figure out which one. Look who else pulled up with the Ishods too. Emery's also got them. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, these are cold. I couldn't get both, so. So I have the NikeSB Air Max Ishod here. This is after skating it all day. I went to 2 different parks. Went to Perry, went to Pecos, 2 of my favorite parks in Arizona. And honestly, this shoe broke in very fast, and it was very surprising how much quicker this broke in than the first Ishods did for me. I feel like the flick is pretty good on it. I didn't feel like I had to change up my tricks at all, really. And the craziest thing about this shoe is it feels a lot like a dunk mid for me. I think it feels like a dunk mid specifically for me because of how high the ankle comes up, but it is still a low top shoe. It skates well. It felt great while skating. I didn't have any issues in the shoe. The tongue centering straps and the tongue held the tongue down perfectly for me, so I didn't have to tie these tight, which is why I have it laced like this, and I don't have it all the way laced up. I didn't have to choke the shoe either, so it makes the shoe look a lot sicker. A lot of people have been asking like how my shoe looks like this or whatever, and I personally believe everybody's shoe looks the same. It's just based off of if you're tightening the shoe too much or not, and for me, I didn't have to do that with this shoe so far, and I'm hoping that later on I won't have to do that either. This shoe is a wider fit than the first Ishod. It definitely is a more roomy fit than even a couple pairs of Dunks and stuff like that. So if you are one who doesn't like more width in their shoe, maybe you might have to try these on before you go on ahead and buy them. But for me, this is a perfect fit. I have no issues with the way these fit for me. It's a little roomy, so my toes aren't being bothered in any type of way. My heel isn't being bothered. The heel has a little bit more of a cup to it, so it holds my foot nice and sturdy in the shoe. And I like the construction that the sole offers, although the sole is just as thin as the Ishod ones. Now, where your impact protection is coming from, just like in the Ishod ones, it's coming from this insole. This is the WairMax insole. This is an Ishod specific insole here. It literally is the React insole, but it's a little bit thinner. And where your impact protection is coming from is the air bubble that's in the back here. So this is the actual piece of air that's in the shoe, whereas the air that you see here is just a window, which is sick because it's less visible in this one than it is in, for instance, the BRSBs, where it's just a big window and it's very noticeable. With these, not as noticeable. So if you throw in another insole, whatever color your insole is the color you will see through this window. But this insole actually isn't too bad. I feel like with enough impact though, you will start to feel it, but so far I've been comfortable skating flat, skating techie, and I haven't felt any issues in the shoe so far. Nothing I necessarily want to jump off of. at either park either, so it's kind of rough to test impact. But overall, the comfortability of the shoe, the way the shoe flicks, the heel flip, all that stuff feels pretty damn solid. I don't have an issue in this shoe at all. A lot of ventilation on the side panels here. The toe box is made with leather with suede on top of it, with this like folded suede stitching, so that when you start to like separate the stitching, it will actually still hold up. It'll be a little bit harder to really put a hole into the top half layer, which is sick, and I'm glad Nike thought of that. It doesn't go all the way back to the ollie area though. It only stays in that kickflip area, so the kickflip area should be a little bit more durable with this type of style. But the leather does go all the way down to this piece of the foxing tape on the side, or the piece of the midsole, so you shouldn't have to worry about like when the leather and the suede separate, it's just, you know, a hole to your sock, which is dope that Nike thought about it. It's cool that they also raised the suede and the rubber on the sole back here even more, so then you can catch more of your heel flips and have a more consistent heel flip based off of how much rubber and suede it's hitting, which is dope. And the lacing system is actually pretty smart. I don't think we'll be tearing these laces at all. If we do, I'll have to get some extra ones, but there's a high chance I won't be tearing these laces, because all the suede here and all that stuff is going to protect my laces from getting hit for real. This lacing system can still get hit, but it is way harder to hit this lacing system than it is to hit your regular lacing system, which is dope. And then the tongue is moderately padded. I wouldn't say it's a thin tongue, it's not a thick tongue, it is definitely right in between, which is dope. I also have 2 extra pieces of holes here just in case the laces were kind of long for me. So if you wanted to still get this style and your laces are just super long, just throw them through the top too. I didn't need that much. The shoe just fits perfectly. The internal like booty system that they have for the laces is pretty dope too, because it's really gonna hold whatever tightness your shoe has because of this kind of layering on the inside. The Niges use the same thing, but it's not as exposed in the Niges, whereas in this shoe you could see it clear as day. So it's going to help with the fitting of the shoe. It's pretty dope. I like it a lot. Not much else to say about that. On the sole, you have the same sole that you do have for your Ishod ones, except for you do have this like piece here for the air system. I don't know if it's going to help you take more impact, but I did notice that this blue area is a little bit more sturdy, so I do like that piece as well, making it a better sole to me personally. I just like the way this shoe looks. I like the way the shoe feels. Overall, it's just a really dope shoe. They did this shoe right, and I honestly hope that they continue to make this shoe more and more often, hopefully more colorways and all that stuff. Can't wait till the black and white ones drop. Can't wait till the all black ones drop. Maybe they'll do some crazier colorways as well. The Ishod ones did pretty well on colorways and just in general with the public, so I can't imagine that this shoe won't do as well too. You do have breathability points in your toe and your side panels here, and a little bit of mesh around the heel collar. Not as much mesh on the tongue, so the tongue will retain heat. But outside of that, you are getting a lot of breathability on the sides here. It probably won't stop your shoe from smelling though, because it's not enough breathability in the tongue area. But overall, you do have a durable shoe, a comfortable shoe in that matter, and I think that is better than, you know, just throwing mesh all over the place, which is sick. So honestly, really glad this shoe came out the way it did. Ishod put his foot into this one literally, and then gave us an insanely awesome NikeSB shoe. They did this one right. I can't really say much else about it. If you guys, oh yeah, I think this shoe personally is true to size. I wouldn't go down a half size or go up a half size. It's just a little bit roomier on the sides because it's a little bit wider on the side, because a lot of people complain about how tight the Ishod ones were. I personally like the way these fit on foot. I don't recommend going up higher or down smaller. So once again, I would recommend you guys try them out at a skate shop if you could get your hands on them. If you can't, go with your normal size first. I think it's the best way you can go with this shoe. And if it just doesn't work out, normally if you get it off a Nike site, you can return it to any Nike store or even Nike outlet and get your money back, and even get an exchange if you wanted to. If you're getting it from a skate shop though, I don't know if many Nike shops or many carriers of Nike do returns on Nike, so I would definitely try them out first if you can. And if you get them from an online skate shop, I'm pretty sure you can ship them back. I know Tactics you can, I know CCS you can. So, you know, just look out for where you go on ahead to grab these shoes. I don't even think Zoomies is getting these, but if they do, check out your local Zoomies, see if you can get your hands on them. And then, you know, just wherever you could get this shoe, I honestly highly recommend it. For my first session, I think it's an 8 out of 10. It broke in fast. It felt good the entire session. Primo wasn't the best feeling, but it definitely wasn't as bad as the first one. So I think it accomplished what it needed to accomplish for me, and I don't know, I have no problems with this shoe right now. So I enjoy them. If you guys want to see a finished full-on review of this shoe, me skating it for a long time and then like coming back to you guys with these are the ins and outs, not just a first impression, this is a breakdown of the shoe, all that good stuff, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel because I do shoe reviews as well as vlogs and other skate content coming to you very soon. This was the Nike Air Max by Ishod, the WairMax, if you will. I like that name better, or the Ishod too. You guys go on ahead and get your hands on the shoe if you can, or wait till the black and white colorways come out. There's definitely going to be a lot more of this shoe for sure. The hype around it was real. These shoes sold out fast, and so far I've been loving it, so I can't imagine other people aren't loving it as well. It's a dope shoe. Get your hands on them if you can. As always, make today your day. It's Jay Skate Day, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. What's up everyone, Jay Joseph here. I just walked out of Cowtown Skate Shop and I bought myself the Air Max Ishod by NikeSB, and I got the red and white colorway. This is a very dope shoe.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
This is the NikeSB Ishod Air Max shoe. This is his second shoe. There will be a full review on my channel, breaking them in, wear test, all that good stuff. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the full video.